7. And we're live, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. I am JBO Jordan Pierce Owens, and we have a very special, unique game here. First time ever, probably last time ever. But we'll get to that here in a second. First, I want to introduce all the lovely people that are playing here tonight. First of all, my main man, he had just celebrated his birthday recently. That was a lot of fun. It's Dustin Wheels Leon. What's up, Dust?
I'm tired.
He's tired. He will go first, so he doesn't have to whiteboard it. But then we'll probably just keep it. Whatever, we'll figure it out. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, he's Scott-tastic. I love to skate with him on a Tuesday night. It's Dexter Beckett.
It is Sunday, but hello, yes.
I know, we don't have to skank every night, and Tuesdays are skanking night.
Oh, I have to skank every night. It's in my contract of being the
I know, well, I can't. I need breaks in between the skanking.
Cool. What are we doing? Let's go. All right.
We'll figure it out pretty soon. Ladies and gentlemen, he's still here. He's always here. He doesn't know why he's here, but he's always here. Jacob's a barber beefcake.
What are we doing?
We'll figure that out soon. And finally, I tricked him. It's normal wrestling trivia. No, I didn't trick him. Ladies and gentlemen, but I love to see him. He's looking so sexy. The beard was great, but I also like the trim look. It's JB3.
Hey, I'm here. Ready to have some fun. Not hosting and messing everything up. So
no, not at all. Good. And if things get messed up here, that really doesn't matter. All right, guys. So this is a unique game for a couple of different reasons. About 2 or 3 reasons. One, it's the first ever multiple choice round. So you're don't worry, you have a 1 in 4 shot every time of getting the answer right.
All of the above.
The other unique thing is, let's see, what's the other unique thing? Let me see here. Let's pull it up. This round is all about me, Jordan. This is my birthday soon, so let's ask questions.
I told you.
And we'll figure out who is the best friend of Jordan Owens. The winner will get my BFF bracelet. The rest of you will never play ever again.
Wheels, you could have warned us all about this. You knew about this. You knew this was coming. And you could have warned us all.
And he shut me down.
Exactly. He knows the wrath of JPO. They're all wrestling related, for the most part, to a large degree. So let's see if any of you truly know JPO. Hey, that rhymed.
Winter is coming.
All right, guys. First question is, question number 1. Who was one of the 2 headliners at my first ever wrestling show? Is it A, Edge, B, Jake the Snake Roberts, C, Jim Neidhart, or D, Kane?
Can I just put the letter down?
Yes, that'll work.
Okay. That way, if I forget the options, I won't forget the letters.
You answer C for all of them, you might pass this test.
I have all of them options.
Well, I will get a 60.
It's gonna be quicker. It's gonna be a quicker game. Only 15 questions, so we'll go by quick. All right, I think we're all in. Wheels, what you thinking?
I'm thinking Jake the Snake.
That's what Will says. Not Henry, Dexter. He says Kane. Jacob.
I said B.
He says Jake. And JB3, he says Jim Neidhart. So, Jim Neidhart was on the show, but not in the main event. Kane, the headliner of my first ever WWF show, but I asked just my general wrestling show, and it was Jake the Snake Roberts. So, my best friends so far are Jacob and Dustin. Question number 2.
What's that? My connection is I have to go. I win.
He wins. All right, I'll send you that PayPal. My first major autograph was A, Brock Lesnar, B, Christian, C, Sable, D, Sonny.
Can you give the options again?
Brock Lesnar, Christian, Sable, Sonny.
Okay.
All right, we're all in. Wheels, who's my first major autograph?
I'll say Christian.
Christian. Yes, sir. He says Sable. Jacob.
I also said C.
He says Sable, and you say Sable. You all got the wrong cute blonde. I met Sunny, and I got her autograph.
Did you catch an STD?
I was 6. I didn't quite get that far. She did say "stay cool," and then years later, I found out she wrote that to everyone. So she broke my heart, Sonny. But I did like to think I stayed cool. Number 3. Besides wrestling, what is my favorite sport? A. Baseball. B. Basketball. C. Football. D. Hockey.
What was A again?
Baseball, basketball, football, hockey.
Never heard you speak of their sport besides wrestling.
I didn't know you liked
Exactly.
other sports.
Comedy, movie.
I don't. What is my
movies,
distant second
wrestling
is kind of the
all I've
question.
ever talked about.
Absolutely. This would be a distant second for me.
None of those other things were sports, so I don't know. This
Alright,
is
we
where I
end-
eat. This is where I eat my weight in peanut M&Ms till I die, because this is.
Those
so
are
far,
so
that's fine
good,
with
though.
me because you're not winning. So, Dustin,
Okay.
what you got?
I'm going to say hockey.
Hockey, Dexter.
I also said hockey.
Hockey, Jacob.
I said C.
Football, 2-3.
Hockey.
Hockey, again. I have horrible friends. That's another stumper all around. I really loved Space Jam, so I was into basketball for a couple months. All right, number 4. It counts. Space Jam, basketball. All right.
I feel like you're just making these answers up as we all get them.
Yeah, I think so too.
What?
You don't even
This
know
is
who
my
you are,
life.
Jordan.
These are facts.
You
Wait, I
even know who
don't-
you are.
I don't want JB3 to be my best friend. He got it wrong.
No, these are facts. These are just.
I have to
Not,
toss
I don't.
Barry Dexter
I'm hoping
anytime I
everyone
can,
doesn't mirror
so-
your thoughts, Jacob.
All right, number 4. Which diva accidentally signed one of my Ring of Honor DVDs? Is it A. Candice Michelle, B. Gail Kim, C. Kelly Kelly, or D. Rosa Mendez?
E, all of the above.
Be helpful if we ever, talked about this kind of stuff, JB.
Yeah, Jordan.
Yeah.
Instead of yelling at us to, that we're live and stuff.
I know I've told this story more than once. Let's see if any of you. Evidently, this one wasn't. Maybe to Wheels though. Wheels. What diva
Options
signed
one
my
more
Ring of Honor?
time, then I'm good.
What?
Give me the options one more time.
Okay, so maybe I didn't tell him. Candice Michelle, Gail Kim, Kelly Kelly, Rosa Mendez.
I'm going to say Rosa.
Rosa Dexter.
I forgot, but I said B.
He says Gail Kim, Jacob,
Whoever A is.
Candice Michelle, and JB3. JB3 knows me the best. It's Kelly Kelly.
We have the same amount of points. How does he know you best?
Hey.
For
I
that
like what-
particular question.
I like
Oh,
when
okay.
Drew McIntyre used to say Kelly Kelly's name because he sounded real creepy.
Yes, I went to a meet and greet. I had multiple items, so my friends didn't have any items. So I gave them stuff for them to sign, but he just didn't know wrestling, so he also gave my Ring of Honor DVD meant for Ricky Steamboat to Kelly Kelly.
I'd fucking murder her for that.
It's a weird combo piece now. Like, hey, look, signed by Steamboat and Kelly Kelly. You probably doesn't know what the hell this is.
I would
All right.
honestly probably like squeegee out Kelly Kelly's freaking autograph on that.
Nah, I'm fine with it. In the end, I was
She's
annoyed.
cool.
I was annoyed at first. Number 5. Who photobombed my Marty Jannetty photo? Is it A. Bull Dempsey, B. Sean Spears, C. Shannon Moore, or D. Tony Atlas?
Or Marty Jannetty, who was probably falling down drunk.
You know what? He wasn't that bad, from what I recall.
Every
He
time I've
wasn't
seen
great. He wasn't great.
I saw him wrestle Janela, and then I saw him at WrestleCon, and he was fell in the fountain.
Jordan, can we see the photo?
You will after I give you the answer.
Good
Have it
job,
pulled
Bill.
up.
Nice try, bud. I appreciate that.
All right, Dexter, you
This
locked
is on
in?
Facebook.
It is. So you just have to scroll through my timeline now for like 10 minutes.
All right, I'll be back in 10 minutes, guys.
All right, you locked in, Dex?
I said yes.
All right, I didn't hear you because Jacob's trying to cheat. Dustin, what you got?
I'm going to say Sean Spears.
And Dexter.
D.
He says Atlas. Jacob.
I forgot what the options are. I said B.
This is B and JB3. And that is a dirty sweep again, and none of you know who photobombed me. It was, I'm trying to pull it up.
Shannon Moore.
Nope, that's also wrong. Bull Dempsey popping up in my photo with Marty Jannetty. Bull Dempsey.
Yeah, I put B for bull.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Okay, 9 points.
Thanks.
I was looking for Sean Spears in that photo.
All right,
There
so
somewhere.
far, my best friends are everyone but Dexter. Number 6, who hit me in the testicles with a tag team title? Is it A, Connor, B, Mosh, C, Thrasher, D, Victor?
Was it the Ascension or was it the Headbangers?
Pretty much, but which one of which team?
I'm going to go with the one that I actually know personally.
All right, what you got, Dustin?
I'll say Connor, but I think Mosh did it because he's a dick.
Dexter,
Mosh.
what you got, Jacob?
I
It's like
said
a heart
C.
What you got, JB3? And Dexter now ties up the game. Everyone has 1 point. It was Mosh. Should have stuck with your
Ooh.
gut wheels. All right, number 7. At WrestleCon, who walked into the room, looked at me, and asked, "Where's the fucking promoter?" Is it A, Billy Gunn, B, Diamond Dallas Page, C, Low Key, or D, New Jack?
Which WrestleCon?
WrestleCon. I don't want to give any more hints.
Say him again, because
A, Billy Gunn, B, Diamond Dallas Page, C, Low Key, D, New Jack.
hands on screen, guys. We know you're not cheating about Jordan's life.
I'm not sure how you would cheat on this question.
God,
I
Nico
have
just hit.
I have his Facebook open on another tab.
Well, that might help you later. All right. What you thinking, Wheels?
I'll say Billy Gunn.
And Dexter.
Sounds like a dickhead thing Loki would say because he's a dickhead.
And Jacob.
That's the same thought I had when I put down C.
And JB3. All right, I did it on purpose. I figured you might think Loki might say it, but it wasn't. It was actually DDP. I don't know. I was upset about something.
You got to go do some yoga.
All right, question number 8. Whose phone number do I have? A, Brodus Clay, B, Cliff Compton, C, Isaiah Swerve Scott, or D, Joey Mercury?
Or E, Dexter Beckett. He is also a wrestler.
Do I have your phone number?
Yes, you dumb ape.
Oh, whoa. Don't yell at me like that. I don't know necessarily. I
Yeah,
Facebook you most
all
of the
those
time.
jobbers again.
Brodus Clay, Cliff Compton, Isaiah Swerve Scott, Joey Mercury. Oh, yeah, I do have you.
Yeah, how about that?
You're right above Diego Cortez. He's a wrestler.
So if I put E, I'll get this right.
No, E. Dexter Beckett does not count.
In anything in life.
All right,
Okay.
still waiting for someone to get a second point. Wheels.
I'm going to say Cliff Compton.
And Dex.
I said Brodus Clay.
And Jacob.
I said D, Joey Mercury.
And JB3.
I said Joey Mercury.
JB3 and Jacob were so far my best friends ever. Joey Mercury.
Finally have a best friend.
Wheels, how funny is this going to be if we lose and we're the only two guys here that have actually met him in person?
Exactly. It breaks my heart.
It's all right.
Let's
We
see.
have
Did
each
I not
other.
write a 9th question? Hold on. 7, 8.
Remember that, Wheels. We have each other. That's what
Yes.
matters.
Big old hug once I see you.
Always. Every time I see you, I give you a big old hug.
Talk amongst yourself.
And I'll see you on Zoom.
And you'll still not know why you're here.
I never. So this time it was legit though. I honestly did not know why I was here.
I genuinely feel like I need to do exactly what this is and see how many of you people actually know me. And I still feel, you know what? I think JB3 would win that one. Actually, now that I think about it, I said if I did the exact thing Jordan's doing right now, where I just thought of 15 questions about me, multiple choice. I genuinely think JB3 would win that.
Oh, by the
Yeah.
way, I did this because it's my birthday in a couple of days, so I'll send everyone my Amazon wish list and Venmo, whatever you guys want.
I didn't know your birthday was in a couple days.
It's
Now you
on
did.
Tuesday.
That's what I told you.
God forbid I
Yeah,
get your
so I
address
did have
number.
15. I just ordered them wrong. All right, so my next question is question number 9. At an FCW show, whose lap did I sit on? A. Curtis Axel, B. Dolph Ziggler, C. Trent Beretta, D. Xavier Woods.
Only one of those people sound cool enough to let you do it. So, because most people are dicks. Well, I take that back.
I know who was cool. Wheels,
I would say Trent ?
what you got, Dexter?
Xavier Woods.
What you got, Jacob?
I said C.
I love Trent.
What you got, JB3?
Trent?
And everyone was right, but Dexter, it was Trent letting me sit on his lap while he was Santa.
Trenty Claus.
Santa Claus in the background there. Caitlin, Asuka, Naomi.
What?
Su
Oscar?
Yung.
Where?
Not Asuka, sorry. What's her name?
Oksana.
Oksana. Yeah, sorry. I got
How dare you?
my
Yeah.
options
Yeah,
mixed
because
up.
they look alike.
I don't know. I may have needed a thumbnail for JPO and went through his pictures looking for one. I don't know, maybe or something.
That sounds like you.
And you
Yeah,
chose
so
that
far,
one.
Jacob and JB3, the men who have not met me, are winning. Wills, who I've known for over a decade, is in 3rd. And Dexter, who I've talked to a lot, is in very dead last. Number 10. Who sent an angry email to me once? Is it A, Colt Cabana, B, Jim Cornette, C, Sammy Callahan, or D, Matt Striker?
C, all of the above.
They all hate me.
This is the one thing I could have gone and like not left my phone on the other side of the house because it's not cheating because there's no way
I would have. Some of these you could cheat on, but this one, no.
I'm not that dedicated to cheating.
At J Trivia. All right, Wills.
I'll say Cabana.
You think Cabana did? Dexter thinks.
I think I know it's Sammy Callahan.
Sammy Callahan. Jacob.
Whoever A was.
That's Cabana and
Yeah.
JB3. It says Colt Cabana. And once again, everyone but Dexter's right. It was Colt Cabana. Sammy Callahan, I'm mad at, but he never wrote me back. So, no, Colt Cabana, he thought I was bootlegging or like giving away copies of his Wrestling Road Diaries. And I wrote him back saying, no, I'm just advertising it, like saying I watched it and giving it a review. So, and then he went, oh, okay.
What an angry Jewish Chicago man.
All right, question number 11. Who have I done commentary with? Is it A, Chuck Taylor, B, EC3, C, Eli Drake, D, MVP?
Or E, Corey C4.
I need the options again, please.
Chuck Taylor, EC3, Eli Drake, MVP. And whenever you're ready, Will, give it to the world.
I'll say Chuck Taylor.
This is Chucky T, Dexter B.
I went with the guy who actually lives in Florida. I'm sure it's Chuck Taylor again, but I'm going to go with the fact that I thought
He
it was
goes MVP. Jacob
Said B.
says B, EC3, and JB3 says Eli Drake. I think everyone had a different answer there. The only one that got it right, though, was my best friend, Jacob Barber. Jacob Barber
Stop
with
it.
EC3.
You finally know why you're here, Jacob Barber.
I finally have a purpose in life.
To be
You know
Jordan's
me so
best buddy.
well,
Or
despite
Jordan
knowing you the least out of all 3 of them, or the least the longest. All right, number 12. How long was the main event of New Era Wrestling's Enemy Lines 2014, which featured Tim Sarago versus Jordan Owens? Is it A, 9 minutes and 5 seconds, B, 12 minutes and 30 seconds, C, 16 minutes and 2 seconds, or D, 18 minutes and 6 seconds? A match that Wheels was there. In fact, Wheels hit me with a trash can lid, so maybe he'll remember how long it
No, it
was.
was a cookie sheet.
Wheels just corrected me. Negative
Well, that's
12
an
points.
unfair question then.
Clearly, the cookie sheet affected his memory on how.
It's all on YouTube. Y'all can go watch this. I'm wearing a shirt like this, actually, now that I think about it. I'm wearing a light blue shirt if I recall correctly. Wheels, how long was the match?
I'll say 16 minutes.
He says the red 3 or C rather. And Dexter? He says A, the shortest one in time because he thinks I can't go long. Jacob?
I said
He
C.
says C. And JB3 also went C. And again, everyone but Dexter's right. Oh man, Dexter's showing he hates my guts. Number 13. Who helped me to my seats at an FCW show once? Is it A, Cassius Ohno, B, Sami Zayn, C, Ty Dillinger, or D, Bray Wyatt?
I actually know this one.
What's the show again?
And I just said
FCW.
FCW show.
Oh,
Before
gotcha.
we're NXT.
Because FCW used to make all the newer guys that were signed basically like orange shirt security guys. Like there was a show that I went to, Cassius Ohno was doing security, and I went and got a picture with Cody Rhodes, who was the Intercontinental Champion at the time, and he just goes, and I'm wearing a hero shirt. And he goes, why the fuck isn't this guy wrestling tonight? And I said, I don't know, Cody. I just don't know.
The photo I'll show you will be them in an orange shirt. All right. Will said he thinks he knows it, so show it or give it to me. Say it.
Bray Wyatt.
He says Bray. Dexter says. He says C, which was Dillinger. We got D,
B.
which was Wyatt, and we got Cassius Ohno. It was Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt. I said, let me in. Get it? Let me in. That's what. And then he stole it from me. All right. We're almost there, guys. Still anyone's game, except it's really not. Number 14. Who served me a hot dog at an FCW show once? Is it A, Baron Corbin, B, Adam Rose, C, Bill Dempsey, D, Sawyer Fulton?
You need the options again. I'm sorry.
Baron Corbin, Adam Rose, Bill Dempsey, Sawyer Fulton.
Expecting Kane to be one of the options.
Yeah.
That's gotta be.
It's gonna be Kane.
That was beautiful.
That was a funny joke. I'll remember it since I'll never talk to you again. All right, Wills, what you got?
I'm saying A.
He's going with Corbin, while Dexter says. He's saying Dempsey, and Jacob says
I said B.
he's saying Adam Rosebud, and JB3 is saying Sawyer Fulton. I believe I get all different answers. The one that's got it though is Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin.
I went with Bull Dempsey because I figured he'd be eating hot dogs as well.
All right, guys. Final question.
Right now he is.
This one is not multiple choice. This is a number one. So give me the number that you think is closest. Not necessarily going over. I'll do it.
And how many points is it worth?
You know, we'll see. One.
All right.
So the question is, how many wrestling shows have I attended overall in my life?
Too much.
Enough.
And you're right.
What when was your first one? Like what age?
96.
Okay.
Do I get options here?
Nope.
No options. And you'll be the first one to say, so you don't have to write it out. Oh, you're eating.
And this is just any wrestling show.
Yes, any wrestling show, yeah.
WWE.
Whether I'm booked, whether I'm watching, yeah, as long as I'm there in the building and the show happens.
How many RPW shows have I?
I was actually about to give you a number to that too, and then I was like, wait, that might help this. Because I can give you that number. Actually,
I was just waiting for you
yeah,
to
I can give
mention
you
how many times have you held the hardcore title, and I was like, oh, this is something we've actually talked about recently.
I only held it once.
Yeah, exactly, because we had the conversation about it. and I
Although
knew
I
that.
am also the AMP hardcore champion in the past as well. So
I'm gonna forever hear that in my head is that you're the champion of AM/PM, but AM/PMs exist in California.
maybe I went there too. Wheels, what's your number?
I'll say 60.
He says 60. Dexter,
316.
316. Jacob,
I said 250.
It's a white piece
250.
of paper.
JB3,
Hold on, it's gonna show up.
There it is.
24. All right, give me a second because I'm not good with math.
Asks questions to answers he doesn't have.
No, I have the answer. I'm just not good with math.
I'm gonna
Thank
spit
you.
15 random questions out, and just you guys are gonna be like, "Oh yeah, oh, yeah."
Why didn't you do the math before?
Yeah, aren't you prepared like a good quiz master?
All right. Wait, I can't predict your answers. What do you mean? All right. So the opposite of how the other questions went, the man who was closest was Dexter Beckett, getting
I win.
finally his second point. Because the
I win.
answer is none of you were, all of you were under actually. 366 is where I'm currently at. 366. But that does not mean that at all. Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, the man who I've known the least amount of time. I've never met him. It's Jacob Barber. 7 points. Jacob, you're my best friend. I now know where I can crash if I ever go to Washington. You
Yeah,
give me all your old
totally.
DVDs. We'll share clothes. We'll talk about girls, slumber parties. Any parting words?
that all sounds horrible.
Don't come here. That sounds terrible.
Mm.
All right. Well, that
No,
was
this was fun. I didn't know what we were doing, and the fact that I won a 7 means you have great friends.
all right. Dustin, you know me for over a decade now. You were trailing behind. You finally got to second in the end, though. So, I guess we can remain friends. Any parting words?
How many did I have?
It was 7 to Jacob. You were at 6. You were in second.
I was close.
Yeah, you were. That's why I won't rush out of my life completely, unlike some fourth place people. JB3 also coming in, man. 5 points. You had some good pulls. You too can also remain in my life. Any parting words?
It was a good time. I was thoroughly surprised that we were going to do trivia about JPO. So I'm pretty happy. It was a good time. I was happy to be here. Yeah, thanks for having me.
And let the
Absolutely.
record show that I finally beat JB3 at trivia.
Yeah, and there's no need for any other matches to ever happen.
Dexter, it's been fun knowing you this last couple of years. Zach Cooper brought us together. Trivia brought us even closer, but in the end, this is what divided us. So maybe in a decade when time heals all wounds, we'll see each other at a bus stop. I'll wave, you'll wave, and then we'll walk away. Any parting words?
Yes. So now contractually, you can no longer judge or host my trivia matches. So JB3, you're going to have to finish out or Jacob even will have to step in for the rest of the tournament for my questions. Also, this is my permanent resignation from Real Pro Wrestling. Sorry, Wills, buddy. Because of my loss in this, I'm no longer allowed to be at Real Pro, because if I do, I will punch Jordan Owens in the fucking mouth.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Guess who else has punched me? Oh, I bet you can't guess that because you don't know stuff about
But
me.
I don't know you because we're not friends apparently. So I'll just take that. So this was fun. It's good to know where I stand on life. Thanks, Mom.
All right, ladies
Listen,
and
I
gentlemen.
don't want to see the friendship end like this.
Too bad. Contracts.
Happy early birthday, Jordan.
Thank you, Dustin. No one else.
Fuck you.
It's not your birthday.
It's not your
yet.
birthday.
Birthday.
Still just Dustin. All right.
Happy birthday.
Now he's gonna post this
Ladies and
on his
gentlemen.
birthday. I'm gonna feel like a jerk.
Me and the 4 worst friends in the world. This was, I don't know what this was. Wrestling with Trivia, it's a show about wrestling with trivia. How about
A
that?
show about Jordan.
First and last ever. Thank you for watching. Tell all your friends that this episode doesn't exist. Thank you. Good night. Stay in hell, Dexter.